Welcome back, and we have some breaking news coming in from the national capital this time amidst the Jahangirpuri Violence Probe that is only intensifying further. Delhi cops have now filed the charge sheet and are all set to file this charge sheet in Jahangirpuri riots case. The charge sheet will be filed in Rohini Court. The findings so far in the charge sheet that has now been accessed here on Times Now show how in the violence that broke out in the other block of Jahangirpuri on Hanuman Jayanti, a total of 37 accused were arrested. Out of these accused, 30 are Muslims and 7 are Hindus, they say. Some accused also played the role of instigators and prime accused in the matter, and they have been identified by their names now and unraveling the conspiracy further. Behind the violence that broke out on Hanuman Jayanti, the crime branch has said that it was a pre-planned incident. It has also relied on CCTV footage, statements and forensic examination of the crime scene, and recoveries have been made in this regard.
In fact, Bhavtosh is joining us for more updates about that charge sheet. Bhavtosh, if you could just take us through the details of what the Delhi police is likely to say in the charge sheet against the accused over the violence that took place in Jahangirpuri.
Siddharth, remember, of April, violence broke out for nearly 3 to 4 hours in Jahangirpuri, which started from C block and then spread to at least 3 to 4 blocks in Jahangirpuri, and it in fact rocked the capital because the capital also witnessed riots in February 2020. Now, the crime branch was given the task to probe this case. The FIR was filed in 12 counts of IPC, and subsequently 37 accused were arrested, of which 30 are Muslim and 7 are Hindus. Now, what the police investigation has revealed that it's a pre-planned incident under 120B criminal conspiracy. The accused have been charge sheeted. Mohammed Ansar and Salim Chikna are said to be the prime accused in this case. So that if you clearly looked into the evidence that have been collected by the crime branch, you can also see Salim Chikna firing shots. That visual became very viral. He was the one who was firing shots. What crime branch has found out is that the accused in this case came with an intention to carry out the violence. They attacked the procession that was going through C block and specifically targeted the procession that was in fact taken out for during the Hanuman Jayanti. Now, what they have said is that 3 processions went out peacefully, but it was the 4th or 5th one that was specifically targeted. Mohammed Ansar and Salim Chikna and Parvez, they are said to be the prime accused in this case, and all the accused in this case have been booked under sections of attempt to murder, criminal conspiracy and rioting. Crime branch has also said that this is an ongoing investigation. More charge sheets can be filed in this case. 8 accused in this case are still on run. Some of the accused have been arrested from West Bengal when they were trying to flee into Bangladesh. Crime branch has further said that the accused came with an intention to carry out rioting. That's a very serious charge. What the police is saying is that the whole idea was to spread violence and rioting in an area which has a mixed population and which is heavily congested.
In fact, as you were pointing out, Bhavtosh, there have been 12 counts of IPC, including attempt to murder, rioting, assaulting, that have been mentioned in this charge sheet. Take our viewers through how these clashes really occurred and took place, and how they have been now declared by the charge sheet and the crime branch as communal as well.
Richard, the charge sheet will be filed later in the day, but sources in the crime branch have said that they carried out a very intensive probe, and they had in fact relied on the CCTV footage, which virtually maps out what happened on 16th April. It was a Sunday, and there were several processions that were taken out in C block and also in adjoining block. These processions passed off very peacefully, though it is also true that no permission was taken out for this particular procession. Now, when it was going through this particular area, then there was stone pelting, there were clashes, and as we had shown even earlier that a particular procession was specifically targeted. Now, because it was being taken out from a very congested area that had a mixed population of Hindus and Muslim, clashes broke out in which stone pelting happened. Now, Salim Chikna was the one who started firing shots. It was just by luck that, or by miracle, that no one was injured. Mohammed Ansar is a person who had a criminal record. He had a long history of criminal cases against him. He was even arrested earlier. He was out on bail. He, in fact, instigated others, and a large crowd came and they started pelting stones. That's how this entire incident happened, and nearly for 4 to 5 hours, heavy stone pelting happened. 6 police personnel got injured, and that's what the crime branch have said, that it was a pre-planned conspiracy in the heart of the capital in which stone pelting happened, riots broke out, and they have now filed the first charge sheet in this case.